Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves to Citadelum. Now this is really early on. We're going to run through. This is the demo that I've been given access for and it's going to be out for you guys in the next fest, I believe. I'll put a link to the game down below anyway, but we're going to run through what it wants us here to do. We're going to feel for the game and see what it's all about. Once it kicks, we'll get straight into it. City gates will be the starting point from which the rest of the constructions will be built. I'm playing this with you so you can get a feel for it. I don't know much about it. Been following the game a little bit. All right, so we're going to need some kind of city access. We recommend that you build them near water and other natural resources for the city gates. Remember, think carefully about where you build it. Understood. City gates. I mean, we can have a look at our map down here. So we've got some resources over there. Oh, there's water there. So let's go with here. Look at that housing plot. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this and we're going to go in. So we've unlocked all our building now. I'm going to pause it. So you have the usual. Let's run over everything. So we got prestige level. So plebeian amount, 0 of 20. Then you've got the day. We've got the economy. So 15,000. We've got plebeian, partisan, military, unemployed, homeless, recruits ready for training and ready to deploy. I do love Rome stuff. We've got wood and stone, and then we can show more resources in here as well. I'm hoping we can pin these guys. That would be really nice. The time and then settings over here as well. All I've done is turn down. Everything's on ultra. If you look in here, you can see the resources there inside. Very nice. So a rural road. I'm going to just... It is grid building, which sometimes I don't mind. It can be all right. It costs you for each road piece. As you can see, it is going down. So we're going to go ahead, just build a couple of roads out this way so we can actually attach them. Let's have one just kind of over here, and then we'll start our first bit of housing. So we've got plebeian housing here. So R to rotate as always. So it costs 40 silver, 40 wood, and 30 stone. Let's have some houses by the water. Why not? They auto build even on pause. It shows like a little build animation. Looks kind of cool. And let's go through this then. So there is a lot going on. So what does that do? We need a well. There's other stuff. Water mill. Food production, materials production, so we're going to want a logging camp, right, as always. So we definitely want to get one of these kind of nearby. So let's just pop this over here for now. I'm guessing that's the range. It's not the most efficient, but we'll go with that. And what does it want? Build 4 plebeian housings and reach a population of 5 plebeians. Okay. So I'll get another one there then. That'll be our 4th house here. We'll see what happens. I think each house can store 5 in, it seems like. Zoom all the way in, the roofs do go down. It looks quite nice when you're zoomed in, actually. There is some quite nice animation. So this is from the same studio that made one military camp. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that one, but if you search that on the channel as well, I do have a video on that one. It's a little bit older. Oh, there's a fire and we can't put it out. Fires and maintenance. Okay, I am Maximus Agrippa, engineering advisor. So we're going to need a fire station, some kind of stuff here, so that's fine. Build fire station next to the fire. Okay, so fire station has a radius then, so we're going to want to make sure this can cover these houses off. I'm going to go with something like, let's go there. Build an engineer post, and then the engineer's post is maintenance of the buildings, I'm assuming. So we'll pop that next to it as well. So we've got fire and engineer there. So work management. I know you're a very busy person, so this will come in handy. To assign new workers to a building, select it and press the add personnel button in case you want to remove workers. We want to hire some workers in here, so they get a salary as well. I just noticed. Water, we'll sort that out in a moment. Just going to pause it so you can see each one salary minus 15 per day for each one that goes in there. Okay, so there's some heavy management there. Looks like each building can be moved easy enough for free. And that's how you see the economy here. So minus 30 for workers' wages goes at the top as well. Very good. Build one water mill next to the shore. We can get a water mill over here. Very cool. Build one reservoir. Oh, that's like kingdoms and castles, right? Aqueducts. So this needs to go to the fire station, I'm assuming. And then we want a reservoir. Okay. Just going to plonk that there for now then, just to kind of feed that in. And it's in range. Okay, huge range. In range of that. Oh, that looks really cool. Okay. At first I was thinking this has really ugly, but that actually looks quite nice. Okay. Extinguish the fire, no problem. We're going to probably get another one in there then, so they get that done a little bit quicker. And it wants us to reach a population of 35 plebeians. So we are going to continue this on then in grid-like fashion that the game wants us to do. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and get a road around this as well. So I'll probably just attach that. Let's have a look through some of these. So there's some big defense stuff here. Wow, there is a lot of buildings. There is a lot of stuff to do here. Is there a research tab anywhere? A warehouse. Stores resources for production buildings within range to use. Okay. You guys putting that fire out? Should we have a look? Oh, they stood in the fire throwing buckets. You can do it, guys. And there you go. Daily resource requirement. We're going to need some kind of food. It's going to ask us for that, right? Cultivate and produce. As long as there's a farmer working. Lowers zone desirability. So we're going to want a farmland away from housing too. So I'm actually going to set this up over here. Is there fertility? Okay, green is the fertile. The stone isn't. So we're going to set up some farms over here then. And looks like things won't work without a road. So like Anno. Okay, gotcha. And then we're going to want to set some workers to this one. So they produce 50 per day per worker, I'm assuming. All right, new prestige level unlocked 2. And we've unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Understood. I'm not going to go into that yet. Okay, so very, very simple. So if we put 2 in, it produces 100. So we're going to get a bit of a surplus now as we've got spare workers here. So we may as well get them in, right? It's like you guys are struggling. We've got to be careful on our salary. These are costing us salary amount here, but it's giving us a good amount. So, resource extraction. I've done the logging camp, so I don't need to worry about that. Build a stone quarry. So, oh, look at this little indicator. It tells me where stone is. Okay, it's very far away. So, we got some stone over here then. So, we're going to want that, and we're going to need to attach that in. I'm hoping I don't know if distance comes into play with this game, but that'll do. And then we'll assign some workers to that. We've got plenty of money anyway, so I'm assuming we're going to be able to tax them and stuff at some point. And is there an iron mine somewhere? So I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of the game here. There's a double thingy over here. We'll slowly start getting in some iron as well. I'm sure it'll ask us to do that in the tutorial. But guys, as always, let me know your thoughts as I play along as well. What you're thinking about it. What do you reckon will work? What isn't going to work in this game? So I'm not even sure what any of these stuff are here. I think you have to devout to the gods here. And let's take a look over some of this. Management window. So we got economy, jobs. Here is a good way of just assigning all jobs. Perfect. So we're going to want 2 in the logging camp. We'll just start assigning loads. Resources, we're getting 60 per day stone. Okay. Wheat consuming. I like that we have an economy tab. This is important in games. And then trade, you can set all your trade from here. Okay, only sell when above. I like it. I'd like an amount to be able to write in there, but that's fine. And then military and religion. Okay, yeah, so it is religion. I love, love, love that. Thank you, Dev, for that. Just looking at these, there seems to be a world map there and something else that I can't click yet. And then the advisors are down there. So 1, 2, and 3 seems to be the speeder. Build a warehouse with stone quarry inside the area. Build a warehouse with logging camp. Okay, so we need... So yeah, just like Anno, we're going to need the warehouse then. If this is done right, it can be really good. New prestige... Oh, God, I'm not ready for that yet. There's the warehouse. So we're going to want one of you in range of this. So I'll pop you there. Need one in range of this. So we want it efficiently like that. State of the city. Don't forget that you have to be aware of all inhabitants in your city. If you only build accommodation for plebeians or soldiers and don't find occupation for them, they may cause trouble. Okay, so you don't want too many unemployed workers. I don't know whether the wheat needs to go into a warehouse as well, so I'm going to go ahead and just do that just in case. Oh, there's got like a big granary or something. Look at all this. Chicken farm, carrot orchard, grape, onion, melon, cabbage, medicines, a granary. Stores food gathered from orchards and farms. There we go. So we'll get that one in. And that's why they're getting this little storage marker here. We'll hire a couple of workers. And you can, I like this. This is good. So you can preset a few of these. They should go and clear the storage. Yeah, very Anno-esque. And their storage is filling up in there as well. Assign 2 workers to the warehouse. So I'm going to come into the jobs thing here. And we're just going to go into warehouse. I think the only problem with this is it assigns to 1 at a time. Crops and farms. Okay, food is a very important aspect. I'm working on it. And a market, no problem. I'll get all this done. So I'm just assigning workers across to these. So build 1 market to service nearby homes. I did see this one. And each block needs a marketplace. Okay, so that is perfect there. And we can build around this. God, here we go. Partisan housing and taxes. Plebeians are not the only class of citizens who live in our city. Partisans are citizens who do not work but contribute to the economy with their taxes. For these to come to your city, you must build patrician. Am I saying it wrong? Patrician housing. There we go. There we go. So here's the tax office. You want these to kind of be offset somewhere else. So if we were to, well, firstly, we're going to want the roads, and then we're going to go with a tax office, because who doesn't love taxes, right? There we go. We'll pop that there. And then what we would do is go 1, 2, and salary they pay, but then what happens here? So they require consuming of cabbage and a reservoir. Okay, so the reservoir has a range here, so we'd need another one of those. I get it. So we also want one of these off the back of there then. Like so, hopefully. Boom, look at that. I love that. I love that. It looks really good. Occupation receiving naught for that. Zone desirability, housing level. Okay, so we just need consuming of cabbage, which I did see a cabbage orchard, which we're going to want in the granary here. So get a couple of those in, and we'll hire some of these. So they make a hell of a lot. We don't have any unemployed now. And we're quickly scaling this up. I didn't quite realize how quick we would scale that up. So hopefully we'll start making some dollar from those guys. We'll just... Any spare ones that come in, we obviously need to keep an eye on this. So we're pretty full on our peasant housing now. So we're going to want to expand this. Prestige and progress. It's time for you to continue improving your city. Thank you. That I will do. So we're going to go with... The only downside with the grid-like games is you can't be very free with how you build it. It looks very pretty, though. All right, reach population of 20 patricians. Create a trade route with the city of Vitona. All right, I've just set up a sawmill to get 15 planks per day with one worker in there as well. We're actually on plus 135. Look at that. Loads of taxes. Loads of taxes. I love it. Oh, yeah, we've got a population up here, so that's good. So I'm just figuring out how to do this trade route here. Okay, region map. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Move explorer this way. Okay, so you have a full-on world map too. I like it. All right, new prestige unlocked. Understood. Map exploration. I'm on it. We're figuring it out. Where is this trade route placed then? I'm assuming there's a city somewhere. There. I'm just going to slowly bring my explorer down. Oh, he's doing something. So he's deployed in this area where this is, and he's searching it. Hopefully there's the city over here then. Your settlement has reached village status. 2 fires have occurred. Oh no. I'm just going to speed this up whilst he's doing it. I've just expanded the population back at home as well. I'm quite enjoying this. There's Vitona. We found it. So trade routes. The cart between 2 points. Remember, you can build warehouses, granaries, armories near the one at the entrance to make sure to clear its reserves. City resources. Okay, so what we can do then is accept. So buy from Vitona, sell to Vitona. Ah, very cool. We can buy some stone blocks from them. I'm going to sell 10 to them per day, and we're going to continue on with our explorer here to unlock certain areas. All right, guys, I'm not going to lie. I am pretty impressed so far. It just feels quite good to play. It feels good. I'm happy with that. Let's take a look at what else we got then. So we got a few more food things in. It gets pretty hectic. So if we click in here, it kind of tells you what. So they want onions and carrots. So we're going to need to go down that route. So carrot. I'm keeping these by the granary, but we want to make sure... I don't know what kind of range it is on these, but we want to probably build them out. What we can do is assign until we're in a negative, is what I'm thinking, with workers. I don't think I have anyone spare at the moment to give. There we go. And we're still in a plus, so we're fine. We can actually gain a whole lot of stuff here. And if we go into these guys, they'll get their cabbage. I think they need a marketplace, which I forgot, actually. So off the back of this here, we'll probably... Does that reach? I'm actually going to build these guys this way. So I'm going to go with that. And we're going to build the road coming to the marketplace, like so. Then we'll assign workers to that as well. So these guys should get their cabbages. And then they'll level up, I guess. Is it the same for maintenance as well? I was just thinking, you're going to need... Yeah, you do. You need fire and maintenance with these guys. Interesting. So actually, then we can go with fire there. Engineer there. That covers all of these housing areas. When we get some more plebs in, we'll be able to continue that on. What is the issue here? Oh no. What was that? Was that a house? Got burnt down, unfortunately. So we're producing a lot of money per day right now, which is great. And we're buying this from here, and we're sending just the 75. I'm guessing this is the tutorial. So here we got a prestige level. Then let's have a look. I really want to get into the fighting side of stuff, so I want to give that a go. Let's go into military here. So military lodging where soldiers rest. Infantry training building. Archer training building. Centurion. Explorer. Okay. Well, military. Let's get a little bit of a military area over here. I'm not sure if the trees are actually disappearing or whether they... I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I don't think they are, which is great. So in here then, we're going to see we're actually getting some soldiers in. Recruits ready for training. So we've got recruits barracks. So if we just slow it down, we're then going to need infantry training, which costs planks and stone. So we're going to need some kind of stone production here. Stone cutter. There we go. So as far as a stone cutter is concerned, we could probably pop it over here as like a little bit of an industry area. I'm not sure the capacity on these. I think 4 and 4 might be the case for a granary as well. And you need maintenance on these too. Oh, man. Okay, so you need like engineers posts on these too. And then we'll get a couple of people in the stone cutters. That produces 24 per day. We can use that from our stone. How much do you produce? 120 per day. That's fine then. Yeah, all of these buildings need engineer posts too. All right, we're at max pop though, so we actually need to get some more workers in. Yeah, so all of this is crumbling over here because it doesn't have maintenance as well. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So each site needs an engineer post. Yeah, so each area then, each work area, no matter what, needs an engineering base. So we're just going to have one to make sure all of this goes in. Producing a good amount of those now, so I can turn that back on. Yeah, so every zone needs one. Otherwise, they all fall apart. So that's fine. We're going to need to do the same for our iron mine then. So we'll just pop one in each. It should go ahead and start repairing. There we go. You need one worker in. It's fine. Yeah, all of these crumbled. Look. So it's now that I know it's fine. It was just took me a second. There we go. We got all that coming in then. We've bought in 30, so that's fine. Everything should be flowing now. We've got an engineer's post next to each of these. Yeah, I got it. I need more workers now as well. But as the housing level up here, look, if we meet the need of the bathhouse, we could then level these up more. I think you can fit more in when they level up. Yeah, it looks like it. And they do change as well. So if we come in here, the next one they're asking for is this baths here. We don't have enough planks yet. And get another worker in there. And we're going to need another granary as well. All right, I can now get into my infantry training building. So we're going to give this a go. Let's go in here. Let's have a gander. So you need... Oh, look at this. Training cost. So you actually need to get certain things. Let me check this out then. So you need to go fully into like smelting up your goods. Got you. Shield workshop. Part of a production line. Armor workshop. Bow workshop. Swordsmith. Okay. Okay. There's a lot going on there then. All right, so we got these guys to level 2. If we just look here, these guys can actually increase. And I'm guessing you get more money. So you get 65 per one. I kind of want to test it out on the other ones. We need to go into the management window and actually check the economy tab here. Yeah, the taxes are just insane. We can actually reduce that to keep them happier. We don't need to worry about that at the moment. And then we'll go out to the world map. And we did discover this. I forgot to go in. We're going to carry on exploring. And then in Vertona, we're actually going to increase this to 30. And that kind of levels out everything. And now we got the planks. I should be able to get a bathhouse. So we want to try and hit all of these here. I actually kind of want to place it in here because that covers pretty much every house. And also covers these guys. I did just ruin my own thingy here. So I'm going to need to just pop a new road along here. That should fix it. There we go. And then the bathhouse itself is now going to get these guys up to level 3. There you go. We've added loads of slots for people to live in now by getting these upgraded. And each time they do actually level up and you can zoom in and look at the little dwellings inside. It's quite cool, actually. The next would be a tavern, bread, and cabbage. We've got plenty of that anyway, so we're looking pretty good over here. But yeah, we've got a good production line. We're just finishing sending this last bit in. I'm going to see what happens after. We're 9 days in, so there's a lot you can do already in this, actually. And with a bit of polishing, the game's going to be pretty good, actually. I'd like to see still some of the military, so we'll have to go into some of the material production to do so. So we've got these guys in. We're not doing that yet. We can get a swordsmith. So it makes sense for this to kind of just be out of the way over here. So we're going to try it out. We're going to max out the workers. So they're going to produce 16 swords per day. And then we're going to go into an armor workshop when we can, which costs us iron. We need more. Oh, that's the wrong blinking place. Let's move that over to our iron mine. Good news is we can get more people in the iron mine. So we're only casually grabbing some. That'll be 48 per day. And this uses how much per day? 2 to 1 sword. So 32 per day then, I'm guessing. I say guessing. Shouldn't guess. What I'll do then is just on here, as there's 2, we're going to go ahead and get another iron mine here. I'm just going to ramp up the iron. So if you click them there, you click them, it adds them to the list there. That's very cool. So foods, we can go ahead. Yeah, anything is getting added. Nice. So if we wanted them, we can pop these guys on here as well. I like that. I like that we can do that. Very good. And now we've got the iron. We can go to the armor's workshop. So I'm going to do the same over here. And we'll produce that as well. We should be making more than enough iron to keep up with that. And then the last one will be the shield workshop, which actually costs iron again. I'm not sure how many you can have per deposit. I'm assuming you can like surround around these. I might try and see how many we can put. Try one more. We got the population anyway. And there we go. We can get the other one in. We'll get 3 of those. And we should be able to start producing now swords and stuff. Not showing yet. Oh my god. What's the problem here? Get back in the granary, man. And all these houses just kind of dying. Is that why? Yeah, I'm assuming that's why. These fires are a problem. All right, so if we go in here then. Why is my resources not coming in yet? I've made them. Okay, send to Rome. Mission accomplished. You've completed all objectives of the mission. Rome awaits you. Go to Citadelum Hill to start the victory lap, followed by your best men, and celebrate this success. Oh, that was a mission? Okay. Well, we've been sent to another one, so there's actually... This demo holds missions then. So, guys, I guess that'll be where we end this one out. Let me know your thoughts, guys. And so far, not too bad. I had fun playing it at least, right? But yeah, let me know, guys. And as always, smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. Also, please do check out my social links, Twitter, Discord, all that stuff as well. And please do consider supporting me on Patreon or memberships on the channel. As always, guys, take it easy. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.